podcast show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Rich Myers, and welcome to the Rich Myers podcast show. I'm here tonight with Chris Teal. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Rich.
You got an interesting band name, Toadstool Shadow.
Yeah. It came from a children's book I found in the garden that had a picture of a bunny standing in a rainstorm underneath a toadstool, and the toadstool was like an umbrella, and that little bunny was so happy standing in that toadstool shadow. It's the most beautiful picture. And the book's called I Am a Bunny by Richard Scarry. You might have read him when you were a little guy. And that's where the name came from, Toadstool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. I listened to your track, the Corn song.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
Thank you.
What influenced it?
Well, that song is it's just a gypsy song. It's got that standard gypsy minor key melody and kind of this klezmer boom chuck boom chuck boom chuck kind of thing. And I like the song's kind of silly, but then it's also about death. And I like wedding the serious and the silly together. Like I say, Toadstool Shadow was a seamless synthesis of the serious, the surreal, and the silly. And that Corn song is exactly like that. It starts out about a guy who he's a farmer and he just grows corn. And then the next verse is about this woman and her family died, and all she does is lay at home and moan. And she says that the life we live so hard, when you're dead, you're gone. That's the easy part. So it's kind of grim lyrically. Then in the third verse, of course, they meet and they fall in love. And it's like the Grimm Brothers fairy. The Grimm Brothers fairy tales were about these childish topics, but at the same time, mice were getting killed and were getting chopped apart, and there's all sort of like mortality and death going on, and that's what I like to try to capture in our song. Sometimes. Yeah, thanks for listening, though.
Let's listen to it.
Way down in the valley in the town where I was born lived a man who farmed the land and he grew lots of corn. Stalwart was the farmer and he worked from dawn till dusk. Then he grabbed an ear and peeled off its husk.
And he was singing.
Corn, 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 that's what I was fed. Corn, 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 in the land where I was bred.
Cousin Margaret.
Up a shady path lived a lassie all alone. Her family died and all she did was lay at home and moan. Tears ran down her heart-shaped face onto her black lace dress. The emptiness she felt inside was painful to express.
And she said,
Moan, 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 this life we live so hard. When you're dead, you're gone, and that's the easy part.
Margaret.
That's a melodica.
One day to the market with his corn, that farmer went. Also went the lassie, her last dollar to be spent. She bought some beans, she bought some milk, she bought some fresh pork rind. But when she looked for corn, her true love she did find.
And he was singing.
Corn, 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 get it fresh from my truck. Corn, 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 a bushel for a buck.
One more time.
Corn, 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 that's what I was fed. Corn, 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 in the land where I
Corniest song ever.
Hey,
Yeah, it's like, you ever seen that Russian dancing? It's called Prizyabka dancing, where it's like a Russian squat dancing where the dancers squat
oh
down and
yeah.
kick their out. That's what that
Uh-huh.
song is for. Yeah.
Do you got any other songs, concerts, and what's next?
Well, yeah, we're playing it. We turned into a costume band. See, we've got two different lineups now. We got it's kind of crazy. We've got a quartet that's doing cowboy music with the two girl singers, and then me and this other guy singing and playing guitar. We're doing like a red, white, and blue cowboy quartet with them, and we're doing it all week at the local county fair here this summer. 7 days at the Ross County Fair. Come see it. It's really gonna be fun. We're doing local festivals with them. Then we've got this other lineup that's a duo, me and that dude, the guitar player, and we do Renaissance festivals, Rich. We do Renaissance festivals, medieval festivals, Viking festivals, pirate festivals. We're like a costume band of 1,000 faces. And so next month we're doing a Leprechaun show on March 15th at the Forge Tavern in Columbus. We're doing a gnome show up in Toledo, Ohio. Really awesome event called Gathering of the Kingdoms. That's going to be the gnome show. And then I think I just heard from the guy today. I think we've got there's a miniature Renaissance Festival in Akron on the third weekend of March. And I think he's going to hire us for that. And I don't know if what we're going to be dressed as, but like this summer we got pirate festivals. We got a Hobbit festival. Rich, do you have a Hobbit costume I can borrow? I got to get a Hobbit costume. Just go to our website, toadstoolshadow.com, and you'll see the dates. I mean, it's booking season right now, so, I heard from two places in the last 2 days. A place wants us to do a Viking show in November. They're doing an outdoor festival in Indiana in November. That's bravery, man, because you don't know what the weather's going to be like. But anyway, that's going to be cool, doing a Viking show. We do these like sea shanties, Rah, 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 rah. So,
Do y'all ever come to Virginia?
I'd love to. I left my heart in Virginia, but Rich, the honest truth is we have never played outside of the state of Ohio. We're Ohio bound, but yeah. Yeah, we're just a festival band. We don't play bars. We don't play clubs like that. Like I specifically designed this. I have 3 little kids, and so I played in bar bands and did nightlife bands before. But this band is specifically designed for. Oh. Hey, switch sides with you. This band is basically designed for daytime shows. We played for the last 2 years. We played like town festivals, city festivals, fringe festivals. We do theatrical type of stuff. We do a show called Toadstool Shadow and the Case of the Missing Potato that we performed up in Cleveland last year. But I'll tell you, we got a 9-weekend gig at the Ohio Renaissance Festival last year that was a real breakthrough for us because, like, it's kind of a weirdo band we're doing, it's kind of a square peg kind of thing. And playing that Renaissance Festival, it's just like for the first time we had a show where we fit, like we're dressed as gnomes. There's other people dressed as gnomes, so that was really exciting. And then, should I just talk, Rich?
What do you like about Vietnamization?
Oh, what do I like about it? Man, it's just something I've done since I was a little kid. My mailman taught me how to play guitar when I was a little kid, and like everybody else, I was a huge Beatles fan, and I looked at the Beatles as more than musicians. I looked at them as like a demigod, a 4-headed, quasi-god, Of course, individually, they're very obviously very ordinary men, but I don't know. What do I like about being a musician? I don't know. It helps me communicate with people. I don't know. Why are people artists? It's just something
Is
one
it
is
an outlet? Is it an outlet for you or something like that? Outlet?
Yeah, it's an outlet. It's just I don't understand it. I've been making up songs since I was a kid, you know, and I never understood why I was making up songs. I just did, and finally I decided to do something with the songs, and you know, start making a band to do something with these songs. I don't know what I enjoy about it. It's just something that I'm compelled to do.
Oh, okay. Who
I
would
mean,
you,
when you're young,
who'd you like to
what's that?
who would you like to corroborate with if you had a chance?
Oh, who's that new blonde singer that sings with the raccoon? You know who I'm talking about? She's got a raccoon puppet. You know who I'm talking
Oh,
about? She's got this raccoon puppet. She's got like blonde curly hair. She looks like she's in her early 20s. She sings real seriously, but then her songs have really silly lyrics. What's her name? That's the
I
one.
have no idea.
Yeah, just people that are doing something. I'd like to work with a puppeteer. We've been trying to find a puppeteer to work with. I'd like to find an upright bass player with a baritone voice. It'd be great. I'd like to add more people to the group. You know, it's small right now because it has to financially make sense, and we're like a $400 or $500 a gig band. You know, so we can't have too many people in it. But yeah, local people. I like collaborating with local people.
Okay. What's the best advice you ever been given since you've been a musician?
Oh man, you got the hard questions. Oh my golly, man. Um, always remember and never forget to keep a small trash bag in your car. That way, if you have garbage when you're driving, you can just put it in the trash bag. I don't know. I can't think of it. Nobody's giving me any advice. I don't know. Make sure I stay in tune better. People would complain that I'd be playing out of tune. So, you know, people say that, yeah, make sure I stay in tune and that try to keep my tempos more consistent because I tend to either speed up or slow down because we don't play with a drummer, you know. So
Okay. If you was a CD, what would it be called?
if we put out a CD,
No,
what's,
if you was a CD, what would it be called?
if I was a CD,
Yes.
the real Chris Till, except for substitutes.
Oh. Okay. Um, what is your opinion about cover bands?
Well, you know, we all do what we can do, you know. Played with some of the best musicians that I've played with. I mean, these dudes, you can whistle something to them, they can play it back like an echo, and they can harmonize it three ways just like that. I mean, but they couldn't write a song if you know, gave them $500. They have certain gifts, you know, and so nothing's more important than the song. And you know, I think these, yeah, hey, we all do what we can. Like me, all I do, we kind of keep it a secret that we play original music because it's not like places are looking to hire original bands. So I don't put, you know, hey, we're an original band. We play 90% original. I kind of keep that like, keep that a secret, you know. And so we do, you know, we do about 10% covers, you know, just because that's what people want to hear. They don't want to hear mediocre songs that amateurly composed songs that they don't know, you know. Yeah. I played in cover bands, you know, before, so we all do what we can do.
Do you got a certain song you start out with to energize the crowd?
Oh, I'm going to bump back to that, but I'm at the point in life that I'd rather play in the worst original band in the world than the best cover band in the world. And it's just because where I'm at in life right now. Oh, the song to energize people. You know, we do this song about trolls that people like. Do trolls have souls? And I remember when I made up that line, I thought, oh, God, that's silly. I can't actually use that as a song title. But it's just an energetic song, and I guess people like it, you know. So, do trolls have souls? Yeah.
Where can people go and see your videos, music, and events?
Oh, it's all we got a website, toadstoolshadow.com, just like it sounds. We have a YouTube channel, YouTube/Toadstool Shadow. We got a Facebook, not Toadstool, / Toadstool Shadow. But I'll tell you, what I love doing is I like playing it as difficult as it is. I like playing live where you're playing for smiles and eyes instead of on the internet when you're playing for likes and clicks. You know what I'm talking about. You're seeing how many people watch your video. It's aggravating. Oh, only 32 people watch my video, and you know how much time you put on making these things, you know. So we're really designing this to be a live project. But yeah, toadstoolshadow.com.
Okay. If it wasn't for music, what would you be doing right now?
Well, by trade, I'm an antique dealer. You know, I buy and sell antique musical instruments. I fix antique musical instruments for a living. So I'm swimming in instruments all the time, you know. So I got the dream life, man. I mean, I do. I love my job, selling instruments, and then I run the band like a business. Toadstool, you know, that's the saying. A band is not like a business. A band is a business. Literally, that's what a band is. It's a musical entertainment business. So.
All right. Well, thanks for being on the show tonight. I really enjoyed having you.
Thanks, Rich. Yeah.